Yo, I'm Nick, welcome to BioGear. So, if you just ended up picking up a MacBook Pro at the end of this year, or any other new laptop that's out there, this same guide applies to pretty much every laptop that you pick up in 2021, congratulations. Specifically, if you got a MacBook, badass. I just got the new 2021 MacBook Pro M1 Max edition, and I'm looking to do the same thing as I do with all my laptops, and that is protect it and get some cool accessories for it to make my experience using it even better. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about what you should do if you buy a brand new laptop. The first couple steps you should do. This doesn't apply to all laptops, but generally across the board, you'll get the point, or even ideas on what you can do with your computer. So let's get into some of my strategies to protect and use your new computer. So even if you just don't buy any accessories at all for this thing, first thing I want to try and get you to do is protect it, because at the end of this thing's lifespan, it's either going to provide you many years of experience, or if you're more of an upgradey type and transfer laptops every couple years, you're going to want to protect it because this thing does have a good resale value when you're done with it, especially MacBooks. They hold their value for a very long time. So the first thing I'm always going to recommend that you get and or do is purchase yourself a skin that you can put on the outside of your laptop to help it with scratches and being way more scratch resistant. So there are a couple ways you can go and do this. First is buy a skin early and protect it from any and all scratches so it stays looking brand new, literally the whole time that you own and use it. Or if you've already been using your computer for a year or so because you like rocking aluminum or whatever it is finish that you have on your computer, you can purchase a skin later and cover most of that up. So generally you can refresh your skins or just cover scratches. You get the point. It provides multi-purpose. So regarding skins, there's a couple different places I like to buy. This one specifically came from the company called Skinit, and I'm not sponsored by anybody in this video today. Hopefully one day I will be. But Skinit is, in my opinion, really good at making high quality, very detailed prints. One thing that I don't quite like about their skins though is that they do force you to have the Apple cutout in the middle. It is very seamless though. If you do leave it, you will notice that there is an Apple logo there, which is fine with me. I'm happy to have the Apple logo in the middle of this laptop, but I will be leaving the skin. I'm not peeling that out and leaving the mirror finish on this one. So that is something that a lot of other options with skin companies, they provide you a way to select not having the cutout. Skinit is not one of them. Other than Skinit though, Decal Girl is a great website for their skins. Dbrand obviously is some of the leader in the best fit and finish, but they do not have any kind of customization options. And last but not least, Slick Wraps is another one that I've been using, but I put an order in with Slick Wraps about a month ago and they still haven't even shipped my skin. So I'm dying to get my hands on my Slick Wrap skin for the rest of the machine. I've got them for the black camo on the bottom and keyboard deck, but I did go Skinit for the exterior deck because of their high quality prints. Okay, I'm gonna save the installation of this skin until after the video, so stay tuned if you wanna watch me put that on for any tips and tricks on putting on skins. Next up though, very crucial. I think everyone with a laptop needs to have some sort of a backpack to put it in and carry it, especially if you are mobile with your computer, because laptops are very portable. Now you may just dock it, there are plenty of ways to do that as well, but if you do any kind of moving around, going to school, going to work, or going to coffee shops, whatever, get yourself a backpack that is for a laptop. And by for a laptop, I mean you want a padded laptop compartment, something that will protect it from any bumps, setting it down, hitting it against stuff, whatever. That was an HP, actually let me show this off a little bit. This is an HP Omen backpack. You may not be able to find this model anymore, but PC manufacturers such as HP, Dell, Lenovo, Razer as well, they all make laptop backpacks for laptops. Let me get that into view a little bit so you can see. Anyway, you need something that will protect it, and the PC manufacturers do a good job. They usually have some of the better pricing, except Razer, they're a little too expensive and boutique. But get yourself something that will protect your computer. Another brand I like is OGO. I think they have kind of fallen off with good bags lately. They used to have a little more structured bags. Lately, the stuff they have is more like, let me just get this out of the way real quick. So, the bags they have now tend to want to flop over a lot more, and I'm not a fan of that. When I put my $3,500 computer in here, and it falls over and sometimes falls off of the table, which it's done before, not this one, but another one, I want to burn the bag. But OGO is an okay brand. I used to really love them. And then finally, my favorite is Tumi. Tumi is very expensive, but the quality is there. That's the reason why you would buy this bag over the other ones. Is very high quality, very structured, You can put any laptop in here. This sucker's not gonna fall over. But this bag is $950, while those other ones can cost anywhere from $12. I have a $12 Dell backpack, all the way up to like 100, sometimes 150, but between $12 and $50 is super normal for a good laptop backpack. Or if you want to go spend a couple hundred for your multi-$1,000 machine, I would get like a Tumi bag or something that's really good quality. Okay, so continuing on the note of protection though, other than skins and backpacks, I will recommend getting something like a sleeve as well. This is for obviously much smaller computers. This is also for much bigger computers, but getting anything that has any kind of padding or just extra protection, it goes a long way. So let's say you do have a crappy JanSport backpack and you do still want to carry your laptop in it and protect it, at least sleeve it. That way you're a lot less prone to denting your corners of your computer or scratching the sides. Please do not throw your computer into a bag with a bunch of cables, mice, accessories, and just let it get scratched to hell. It breaks my heart to see torn up computers, and it also screws your resale value, so I highly advise against that. At least skin it, sleeve it, whatever you gotta do, just protect your laptop, all right? Anyway, moving on from that, a mouse pad and a mouse will go a long way as well. Again, I'm a Razer nut. I like their products. Their mice have been great lately. This is the Razer Orochi V2. Very, very lightweight mouse. And it also has a function to use Bluetooth and wireless. All right, so the last thing I usually recommend to people is some sort of cable organizer. If you do carry a charger and or other cables with you, having something to easily organize and get into everything is really nice. And I've been a big fan of this bag, Smart Bag, for a very long time. I've been sad to see that they don't really have this purple blurple color way anymore. But these have been just great bags. This one from Bagsmart is one of my favorites. And again, I like having stuff like this to make just carrying around everything I take with me way easier. So the point of what I got here, everything, the bags, the mice and everything, is to first and foremost protect your investment, because when I'm done with these computers, like this one's gonna go for sale not super far in the near future. But when I pull all the skins off this laptop, and because of my habits of bagging it and sleeving it, it's gonna be like brand new underneath all these skins, which is very attractive to somebody in the used laptop market. If you see my computer, where I even save all my old boxes and everything, so I'll be able to repackage this thing like it looks like brand new, and basically show people that I've taken really good care of my machines. I'll have high resale value in this thing. If I go and just damage it and scratch it up, I would never personally buy a scratched up laptop, even if it was a lot cheaper. I don't like buying people's stuff that I can tell they haven't taken care of it. So all this stuff here is either to make using it easier, more organized, or more protected. And yeah, it's stuff that I like to use every day, and I highly recommend it if you've gotten a new computer. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions at all about any of the stuff in this video, or questions about other gear, drop a comment down below, and hopefully this video has been helpful to you. Subscribe, please, if you haven't. I've only got like 3% of y'all subscribed out of everyone that watches my video. I've got 1,500 subs at this point. So please do stay tuned for more content. Appreciate you checking my channel out. Have a good one. All right, so coming back again with the mouse pad here, I do recommend having something soft to put your laptop on if you're gonna be flipping it over, and placing it on the lid to do a back skin. In this case, I'm not gonna be doing the back skin, so I'm gonna end up just tossing this off to the side for now. What you are gonna want though is some sort of a microfiber cloth, something very soft, and you're gonna want to just wet one corner of it that you can use to get any fingerprints and dirt or grime off. So, starting off on your computer, go ahead and take that wet corner that I mentioned and give your laptop just a good cleaning. And watch as you clean, put the light on everything, make sure that you're not hitting any smudges. You want no grit, no dirt, nothing on your computer, because it will be covered for just about eternity if you leave any dirt on here, but just get everything off and you won't have to worry about it. Also, when you take your skin here, it doesn't really matter if you clean the top. I always do a pass over the top, and especially the bottom, because I use the bottom for alignment purposes, but I'm just going on a sweeping motion, making sure that there's no dirt, dust, or grit on my computer or on the skin. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna go ahead and peel the outside border off of this skin and place that off to the side. So for this skin, what I'm gonna end up doing is using this 3M Control Tack backing that it has as a means for me to get this as aligned and perfectly straight as I can. Because again, with skins, you only get one good shot at it. And once you stick it down, it's gonna stay stuck for a very long time. So go to all 4 corners, get it peeled, and I like to place it at an off angle to where only some of the sticky parts are exposed. As you see here, this corner is exposed, this corner is ready to stick, this corner is ready to stick, and that's pretty much good enough. You can get it like this to where you have all 4 ready. But you want as little surface available so you can get this sucker all lined up. I didn't check this. Yep, okay. So we're good, we're not putting it on upside down. But basically, with these 4 corners exposed, I like to just go and feel with my fingertips and pinch each corner until I feel like they are dead even. And it's a lot easier on this year's MacBook Pro than it was the last year's, because this is a much flatter machine, so it makes it very easy. There's no extra sloping or anything. But once I go through and I keep feeling and making sure that I feel like everything is nice and lined up, I have the same distance from each fingertip. Just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and give the corners a little bit of a stick down. I'm gonna feel it again just to make sure I don't feel any extra gaps on one side as opposed to another. And I think that feels pretty good. So now I'm gonna start pulling this out a little bit and taking another look. This edge here is nice, this edge here is nice. They feel pretty even between my fingers. Same with the left and right side. I think we have a winner. So I'm gonna go ahead and start smashing down on the bottom, giving it a good press down. Remove this completely out. Take my rag, just give it a good press. Start working all the bubbles out. Now on skins, this is not like a screen protector where you have to worry about bubbles like super bad. And this is generally something you can press out after you put the skin on. If there are bubbles, you can just work them out. They massage out pretty easily. It's not the end of the world if you have a bubble. You can get it out with your fingers. But do push down on the corners, because that is, or on the edges and corners, because that's going to be your biggest concern later, is that your corners and stuff start to peel up and you have to deal with that. So there we go. Everything feels great. Give an extra push on all the corners with my fingers. And we're good. We now have a protected exterior skin on our MacBook. And look at the fitment. Skinit did a good job on this here. It's just barely any metal showing on either side. You have to have a little bit or else it'll catch on every bag you slip this into, but man, that looks good. So yeah, any questions putting your skin on, let me know. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Catch you later. Bye.